guys, so I'm here for a different kind of video. As you can see, I have a mask on and like it's kind of craziness, but I felt like I wanted to do something different. I would never videotape myself with a mask on, but I felt like this is me being more personal, more vulnerable with you guys, and like creating that bond. So we're gonna do a mask and chill today. I got the idea from Vicky Logan. So I'm doing a mask today because I'm going to a show. Shout out to Culture Villains. They're having a listening party today for the album that they're having coming out on February 15th. Actually, I'm going to leave the link in the bio, but you can go ahead and pre-order or pre-save that album. It's freaking fire. I've been able to hear some of this material already. But anyway, let me get into what I'm masking with. I'm using Deep Down Detox by Formula 1006, and this is the Ultra Cleansing Mud Mask, Orange and Bergamot. And then this is just a spatula that came with one of my black masks, like, you know, the traditional black mask. They put a spatula in it, and I just used that. I use this to put on all my masks, so I don't have to use my fingers or anything anymore. But I kind of just wanted to come here and talk about communion with God, what we perceive as real. Like, I'll go into it in a little bit, but basically I just, like, for me, communion with God, daily communion with God is so important. And when I say that, I mean literally reading your word, having worship, and praying every single day. Like, I actually would say to start your day like that, because it kind of sets the pace for your day. It helps you have like a better spirit throughout your day. So yeah, during my Devo, like I said, I do a fast at the beginning of each year. I've been doing that for about 5 years now, and I never have been, like, even though I do the Devo, I had never been like consistent. There will always be something that happened every day or something like that. But for this past fast, I actually, like, I said I wanted to start the year with discipline. If you haven't already, go watch my 2019 goals. With that, I was talking about how, like, my word for this year is discipline, and I'm like really proud of myself because I was really disciplined, like, every single morning, no matter what. Like, I was in an airport reading my Devo, like, everything. And with that though, I understood, like, I was like, wow, like, daily communion with God is so important. Like, even if it's just 5 minutes or 15 minutes, whatever you have, whatever you give to God, he uses. Like, when you give God that space, that room to come in and commune, like, I think it was Pastor Michael Todd who said this from Transformation Church. He said, whenever you set an appointment with God, he always shows up. Like, he never not shows up at an appointment you set with him. It's usually us who don't show up to the appointments we set up. And so, like, no, I just want to encourage you or whoever may be watching this, like, no matter how much time you have to give to God, give him that space, and he will literally use that space. I feel like daily communion with God is also like our combat, like our protection, our armor. Like, you know, we don't fight against flesh and blood. We fight against spirits and principalities and demons. And so with that, you have to have on your spiritual guard, and you only get that from reading the word and prayer and you know, even fasting. Like, all those things help expose things to you, and you're in a much more of a state to understand what's happening. I don't know if that makes sense. I hope it does. But then also, moving on from that to even like the enemy and our perception. Like, if you grow up in church, or you haven't even grown up to church, but if you're familiar with any Christianity as a whole, you know, we talk about the devil, we talk about the enemy, we talk about Lucifer, but I don't think people really understand, like, we already conquered hell. Like, Jesus already did that. So we're not fighting against hell. We're not fighting against the enemy. We're fighting against our flesh daily. Like, we're fighting against our temptations, our wants. And the enemy uses our temptations, our wants, our falls, and he uses them, and he lies to us. And he, you know, the devil is a liar. He comes to kill, steal, and destroy. Why though? Why does he do that? So he does that because, I don't know if it's apparent to everyone else, but the devil has been in heaven. He literally was an angel. He's a fallen angel. And because of his one mistake, he was cast out of the presence of God. Yet us as humans, God literally gave us Jesus Christ. He literally gave us Jesus Christ. Jesus conquered hell so that we do not have to go there. So we can literally go our whole life denouncing God, or we can accept Jesus Christ whenever and still make mistakes every single day and sin every single day. Yet we still have the opportunity to go to heaven. Yet the devil did one mistake and he was forever cast out of the presence of God. So when you understand that, like, the magnitude of like how much God has given us mercy and grace. He didn't even give the angels this kind of mercy and grace. And when you would think angels are higher than humans, but really no. Hell was specifically created for fallen angels. It's not for us. It wasn't created for humans. Like, we think like you're going to hell is like, you know, God didn't create hell for me and you. He created it for Lucifer and the fallen angels. We only go there when we choose we don't want to have anything to do with God, and we're okay with that separation from him, and we don't want his presence. We have the choice every single day. You know, new morning mercies come upon us every single day to accept it and not go to hell. But I just think it was interesting to kind of dissect and understand all that kind of stuff. And yeah, that's all I really want to talk about today. If you're somebody that's questioning your faith, or you don't understand Christianity, or like, you know, this is all like crazy talk to you and you want to talk about it, literally hit me up. My socials are at the end of this video, but also my Twitter @name is MyForever, MyForever, and that's the same @handle for my Instagram. And if you just want to talk, or you have some questions, know that I'm not an expert. I'm a person just like anyone else, and I might answer, I don't know, but I'll be willing to research, and we can do this thing together to find the answers. And yeah, I just hope that you guys enjoy this video. If you like this, give it a thumbs up. Maybe I can do more mask and chills with you guys. And I just pray that you have a blessed day. So, see you guys in the next video.